Okay, now we're on to step 3, taking notes and organizing your information. You've already done your statement of purpose, and you've generated some research questions, so you kind of have a plan. What is it I need to learn? What questions do I need to ask in order to learn this? You've evaluated some sources using the CRAP test, so you have some places to start looking for information. Okay. On this step, it's important to kind of generate an outline, even if it's informal and you don't hand it in. Of course, you're going to start reading about your topic. You're going to start taking notes. You're going to be careful to avoid big bad plagiarism, which is when you don't give credit for someone else's work, or basically copying and pasting from a different website or a book and not putting in your own words. And we're going to get really organized for our presentation or paper on this step. Okay. First thing you're going to have to do is take your research questions and make sure you categorize them using subtopic headings. You find a keyword in each question, like maybe organs or disease or purpose, homeostasis, okay? By finding those keywords, you're giving each question a label. You're showing which questions are related. You'll see here in this list, I have 2 questions about organs, 2 questions about diseases. That means everything I find about organs will go together. Even if I find them on note card number 1 and note card number 10. Doesn't matter. They're all about organs. When I do the paper, the presentation, they're all going to have to be talked about at the same time. Okay? If you have questions that have a lot of parts in them, kind of like this one, and like you feel that each box addresses a different topic, then you might only have 3 or 4 subtopic headings and you won't have repeats. That's okay. But you have to have some way of organizing the information you're gathering. So this is what I suggest, using these subtopic headings. By using these headings, I can take them, right here, and make them into an informal outline. This helps me organize where I'm going to be going. Everything, paper, presentation, has an introduction and conclusion. And then you put the rest in an order that you think makes the most sense. Now, in your research packet, the one that is shared, there where you are doing your you did your research questions, you did your statement of purpose. The next page down would be the note card templates. Okay? You're only going to use the outline page if it's required for this project. If so, we'll talk about that in another video. But everybody will use the note card page. Okay? This allows you to take notes right online. If for some reason you don't like the note card page and you'd rather use good old index cards, that's okay. But they should have all this important information on each note card, even if it's paper. So it needs to have the subtopic heading. It needs to have the source. So here's my subtopic heading for this one, disease. It came from my research questions, okay? I've already made these up. Just pull them off the research question page. It needs to have a source. Now for now, I just grab the URL. If it's a database, it's something, there's an exception to that. But for now, I just get the URL because I don't want to have to worry about the correct format in MALA or APA right now. I just want to get the website. Later on, when I'm all done with the project, then I'll do EasyBib or BibMe to get the full citations and make it look beautiful. Okay, again, databases are an exception. We'll talk in a second. So here, then I get my facts in my own words. Now, it is very easy when you do this electronically to just copy and paste. That's not in your own words. That's plagiarism. Okay, teachers don't like plagiarism because anyone can copy and paste. When you put things in your own words, you're showing, yes, I understood what I read. I understood what I read because I was able to retell you. It must be in your own words. If it's not in your own words, it must be in direct quotes. But your whole paper, your whole presentation cannot be in direct quotes. Okay, we got to see that you understand the information that you're looking up and that you're presenting. So if you copy and paste, you better make it a different color or write in all caps. Put in own words later. My opinion is don't copy and paste the facts. Okay, read the facts. Say, okay, what does this mean? Imagine you're telling it to a friend. Then write down your retelling here. Okay. Now, this column of the note card may stay blank. That's to fill out later on when we're working on works cited page. That's when I go to EasyBib, BibMe, okay? The only exception, though, is databases, okay? If it's a database, I would put nothing here, big old X, push, push. And over here, I would grab the citation immediately. Databases always give you the full citation. MLA is at the bottom of the article. APA you can get using citation tools. You don't remember how to do that? Ask a classmate, ask Mrs. McHugh, me, and I will refresh your memory. There's also a video on my website under how-to videos next to this one, and it's called Using the Gale Databases. That will help you too. Okay? Put the citation there now. That's done. Boom. So later on, when you're at step 5, any of these boxes that are blank, you know you'll have to do easy bib me. If they're full, you're halfway there to your works cited page. So that's very important. Now, okay, yeah, we just talked about that. All right, this is for another day, step 4. We'll do another video on that. I want to show you some information I have here. Okay, this is hhsmcq.weebly.com, the website I've told you is my Bible. Under I need to research, taking notes and organizing information. That's how I got here, okay? There's a lot of great information here on avoiding plagiarism, how to summarize and put things in your own words. It's worth taking a read. Basically, you read it, you don't copy a sentence. You don't copy a paragraph. You read the sentence, you read the paragraph, you read the article. Then you find the bits that are important. You try to summarize it. You do not copy and paste. Okay, you look for key phrases, important words, technical words. What's the main idea of this paragraph? What's the main idea of this article? Okay? What are the supporting ideas? And so on. There's also some pointers about using direct quotes. Now, in a slideshow, you wouldn't use direct quotes unless it's super powerful, like some expert saying something in just a great way. But in a paper, you would have to use direct quotes. And here are some ideas for that. This video is like 2 minutes long, and that's a great help for reminders about how to summarize and paraphrase. All right, let me take you just to another spot here. I need to research citing sources and plagiarism. Again, most of this citing sources stuff will come later. If you're writing a paper, you may have to now be thinking about parenthetical citations and endnotes and footnotes, but you'll form them in a later step, not right now, okay? You might be thinking about a works cited page. Again, that's later. All you need now is to keep track of which sources you're using. You can do the works cited later. I want you to pay attention to these plagiarism videos. If you haven't seen them with me, each of them is just a couple minutes. They're worth watching, at least one of them. They really are helpful in explaining how to put things in your own words. Okay? Put in your own words to show that you understood what it was that you researched. Put it in your own words to give credit to the website or the author who created it. Okay? Imagine if you made a hit song and somebody just stole the song from you. That's plagiarism. Okay? In school, you can get a 0. College, you could get kicked out. In professional life, that could be a crime. So we want to get in the habit of putting things in our own words, giving credit where it's due, and that means direct quotes or a works cited page. Okay? So in this step, taking notes, it's very important that you remember, keep organized with your subtopic headings. Let's go back here for a minute. Keep organized with your subtopic headings. Record your source. You can put it in full format later. If it's a database article, just grab that citation and throw it in. Own words. Okay? Any questions? Ask a classmate or see Mrs. McHugh.